How's it going, guys? So today we are going into a daily race B, and as you can see I'm starting P15, not my best work, and I definitely need to just improve my qualifying time. So today this was a very interesting race. It was very action-packed for about the first 2.5 laps. A lot of things were going on, and as you're about to see, right off at the start, don't know why this happened. My car, for some reason, was a lot further behind P14 than P14 was to P13. So me and the guy behind me, we had a lot bigger gap to make up, as you can see right here. Not entirely sure why that happened, but I'm too far away to make any moves on this first corner, so I was just intending on sitting behind and seeing what will happen and hoping for the best. Letting alone that I'm in 15th place, and as you can see, somebody already went off the track. Hopefully they ghosted, or thankfully they ghosted, because that could have caused a lot of mess for the two people behind him. And as you see, another person went off the track. I actually didn't even notice he went off the track while racing. I was a little too focused. So I was here just doing some close racing with Air Chicken. Not sure how he thought of that name, but this corner I was struggling with it very much throughout this race. I was having a hard time getting a good entry and also being able to carry enough speed throughout it. Coming to this corner, as you can see, I braked really early. There's a huge pack there. I don't want someone to crash and something to go bad just like that. And that easily gave me another position up to P12 now. And Air Chicken now has a ½ second penalty, which is perfect for me. So him and P11 are battling it out, and I was able to squeeze in between, and I tried to fight for the slipstream right there of the Supra so that I could get as much speed away from him on this long curve, which I was able to do and make the overtake. And coming up to this corner right here, I was a little scared I was going to hit Air Chicken, so I slowed down even more, which was not ideal. And hoping for the best exit here, since Air Chicken is about to serve his penalty, and my goal is to run through the slipstream and pass him right as that penalty gets served onto him. And that is exactly what happens. I managed to get that, and now we are in P10. As you can see right here, we're 1.5 seconds away from P9, and on this corner I was able to squeeze out a ½ second and get a lot closer to P9, hopefully being able to fight for that position soon. Coming into this hairpin, another good move, and I was able to brake a little bit later and get a tad bit of a better exit, and well, a lot better of an exit, and I'm now in the slipstream of future leader. And from the looks of it, he won't be a leader for long, as I come up to the left side of him trying to hopefully get this inside on the corner, and he went slightly in front of me and braked really quick, and I was not able to react for it. So I did accidentally push him off the track, but since it was just a race incident, I did not get a penalty for it, thankfully. Now we're in P9, coming into the long left, or fast left-hander, and then as you can see, P8 makes their own mistake, and they hit the grass, lose traction, and go straight into the wall. It is an easy position for us, and now we are in P8. Coming up on the final lap, P8, there is no hope for P7. But then I saw this yellow flag, praying it was someone that was ahead of me, and I was correct. As you can see, a car all the way over there in the kitty litter. And now we're going to get that position easily. Another easy position, getting us to P7. Going through the final chicane here, and as you can see, there's no more laps left. We are going to finish a comfortable P7, which was a phenomenal race. Even though we didn't score higher, we went from P15 to P7 with a lot of easy overtakes and some actual battles where we had to battle for that overtake. That was a great race overall. Alright, coming into the second race of Daily Race B. This time I'm starting in P12. Didn't really change my qualifying time, so just did a little bit better here. And then as you can see, that Porsche, I don't know what happened, but he ghosted out, and it made everyone, including me and behind, all to slow down. I don't know if this is just going to keep happening in the Daily Race B as I did in the last one, but when it comes out to the straight, you'll be able to see the gap between P11 and P10, it is way bigger than it should be. It might just be a bug that Gt7 needs to fix, and hopefully they get that fixed by the next daily race B. Yeah, right there, look at that gap, that is unbelievable. Anyways, as you can see, I'm using the slipstream on P11 and it is working to my advantage already at the start, not even 10 seconds in. Going side by side, touching paints, and trying to hold my line, trying to get close as possible to the apex so he doesn't over and under me, and it works to my advantage. Now coming up on this corner here, as you can see, P9 took a really wide line, which would helped me and everyone else be able to pass and bring me up to P10 already. And the same thing happened here. P7, I believe, they went really wide, giving me the position. Here they kind of turned into me and gave me a little scare, and then I accidentally turned back into them, scaring them, although it gave us the position. Right here, I was not sure what happened, but this Lamborghini up ahead had a mistake, probably with the group they were battling with, and that was another easy position for me to take. Now about almost a second away from Easy Rider, as you can see, he made a mistake coming into this corner, managed to stay on his wheels on the track and keep his position, and I knew he was going to be a little nervous from then, watching behind me, so I tried to make an outside move here, braking a little bit later while he was trying to keep that inside line, and now we're side by side trying to get that overtake, and we just barely managed to do it. And I was trying to keep a wider line here so he'd be further off on the side, so when I cut in on here on this apex, now he is nowhere close to me and I'm able to take that position completely. Here again on this corner, likewise overshot it, went a little bit too quick, missed his apex, and went straight into the kitty litter as well, which giving us P6 and a free position. Coming here into the long bend, I was able to make another position by P4. He messed up, I don't know if he slid out, which is a very easy corner to slide out on, and now we're in P5. Which for the rest of the race, that's where we stayed, here on the final lap. And we got a P5 from where we started. That is absolutely a good race, and from what I've noticed, which is a huge trend on this track on Daily Race B, is people cannot stay on the track, and it's just been a trend. You can see it in the last two races. They kept messing up in about the same spots, which kept giving me free positions, which definitely creates a great race. So that was definitely some great racing. As you can see, I went from P12 to P5. It was absolutely great, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And make sure to subscribe and like and leave a comment. See you guys in the next one.